Yeah, man, say all praises to our Hashem, our Shai, Hashem, Rakah, Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers out there teaching truth and sincerity and honesty. It's the brother from James, Jamaica camp, Yashamai,
Shabal, brother Shabal.
And basically, tonight I'm going to look a small video on this dancehall artist, Mr. Vegas, who become turn Christian one at a time and come back out of the church, the church and right, which is true. You see, because all them so-called churches, you see, go back to our slave masters. Right. You see, we get to our foreparents at the time of slavery.
Right.
You see, so we just get into this video and then we just continue from this, basically.
You know, things that make up our body. Can you imagine if they had taught us these things? I personally believe that if a man go to school, right, to be a pastor, I think that pastor should not just go to school to learn to preach from the Bible, because if the Bible is God's holy words, right, you know, but if it teach you that, because if the Creator dwells within you, then the Creator will teach you. You gotta just know it.
Yeah, I can say it to you, see, because it's a thing where a regular Jake believe. You see me say anybody can take out the Bible and read it. I understand. You see, but Scripture tell us it. You see, me have been teach. You see, because Lord set up the order. You see, Lord do the order.
Right.
You see, and everybody have to understand the Scripture. You see, because Scripture say the Lord revealed His secrets unto His servants, the prophets. You see me? Account in the Acts show you say you have to basically been taught by a teacher.
Right.
You see me? You have to learn. You see, before you can basically teach the Bible or you can understand what going on. You see me? If the Spirit of the Lord work with you anyway. You see, because and everybody, Scripture say, He giving to. You see, go on, brother, can you Scripture there? Next. You see, because this is my example. You show you say I need teacher basically guide you. You see, if you break down the Scriptures. You see, go on, brother.
Alright, this is Acts. This is Acts 8, verse 27.
What?
And here, this is Philip, basically.
Yeah.
So, and he arose and went, and behold, a man of Ethiopia, an eunuch of great authority.
So this an Ethiopian eunuch, an Israelite foreigner.
Right.
You see me, so you have Philip basically go teach this Ethiopian eunuch. You see, let's go and continue, brother.
Of a great authority under Candace, queen of the Ethiopians,
what?
who had charge of all her treasures, and had come to Jerusalem to worship, right? And was returning and sit in his chariots, read Isaiah the prophet. Then the Spirit said unto Philip, go near and join thyself to his chariot.
What?
And Philip ran thither to him, and heard him read the prophet Isaiah, and said, understandest thou what thou readest?
Yeah.
And he said, how can I, except some man should guide me?
So you have basically teachers, you see, basically guide you. We understand the Scripture. You see, the Lord set up men. You see, that men basically teach men. You see, me later on they become teachers. You see, we have to learn first. So the point is we are basically trying to bring out the Ethiopian eunuch. You see, basically desire Philip, which are basically one of the apostles them. You see, to basically guide him, if you understand the Scripture. You see, because you could understand the Scripture of your own. You see, because you can tell you say it's a seal.
And we can add to when Yahushua came and was preaching among the multitude, the disciple asked him why he speaks to in parables. And the Messiah says, you know, it is for you to know the mystery of the kingdom of heaven. That means it wasn't given for everybody. So basically, you have men, as I said before, were set up to really teach, you know, and as the precept that I bring out earlier on, basically the most I show him the secrets unto his servants.
Revealing secrets unto his servants, the prophets. You see, so the prophets are basically the one who can basically break down the Scripture. You see, the Scripture says, thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Right. You see me, so from the apostles on down, from Great Millstone, you see me, are basically teachers.
right.
You see, because Allah set up the order.
Right.
So anybody can take up the Bible and read the Bible and understand it. You see, because a lot of dark sayings, you see me, parables, you see me, in the scripture. So you have basically been taught before you basically can understand what really take place in the scripture. If it's Spirit of the Lord, I work with you. You see, so what you must say about anybody can read the Bible and read the Bible and understand it. You see, don't go so. See, because scripture said it. So what scripture say? Give me Isaiah, brother. Isaiah 28 and
this is Isaiah 28 verse 9.
Go
on. Whom shall he teach who shall he teach knowledge?
What?
And whom shall make whom shall he make
to understand?
And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
What?
Them that are weaned from the milk.
Weaned from the milk. You see, so when you come and learn the scripture, it becomes a baby. You see, so you know, just like how a woman have basically just have a young born baby, you know. Basically, I give her the young baby breastfeeding. You see me until later on. You see, now give me when it start to grow, you start giving little crush Irish. You see me, we like same thing with the truth. You see, because you have milk scripture within the Bible. You see me, you also have meat. You see, so you have been taught after a period of time you start to grow. You see me, the Spirit of the Lord, start to work with you. You see, because if I tell you the Lord will come sup with you in Revelation 3, I believe, and 20. You see, go on, brother. So if I say, who shall he teach knowledge? Go on.
Them that are weaned from the milk.
Weaned from the milk. Go on.
And drawn from the breast.
Huh?
For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. Saying for with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to his people.
And so the whole point we are trying to basically bring out from the scripture, you see, it have to show you say you have basically come as a little children, as I scripture say. You see me? A little child, you start to learn. You see, you learn the basic scripture them, like the milk scripture them. You see me, and so on until you start to grow in the spirit.
That's right.
You see me, so I saw the scripture go. I saw the scripture say it's supposed to go. And like how this artist here, I believe in my mind. You see, because if I tell you say, trust in the Lord in all thine heart. You see me, I lead not and you want to understand it. So you believe say anybody can take the Bible and read it. You see me? You know go so. Scripture say this will basically be a snare and a trap. You see me, and to Israel. Telling the scripture.
That's right.
You see, it's only the prophets them. You see me, you have been taught before you can really understand what go on. You see, because for example, you see, we have them so-called church people here. You see me, them like to quote psalms against their neighbor. You see me, in certain psalms where I love to quote like number like all I want. You see, in Psalm 91, you see me, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High. See, they might use it against their neighbor. You see, we should understand the scripture. You see, because that scripture didn't have nothing to do with the neighbor, but the belief that some of them can't read against the neighbor. You see, because people are stupid. The scripture says my people are foolish. You see, right. So anybody can take up the Bible and read it and understand it. You see, the Spirit of the Lord have to work with you. See, I have teachers. I say it earlier on, you have your teachers are basically from the apostles and down.
Right.
You see it? Go ahead and this one.
This is Galatians 4, start at verse 1. Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child, differeth nothing from a servant, though he be Lord of all, but is under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the Father.
Because you are a tutor and governors until the time appointed of the Father. You see, because you have to basically grow up, you see me, and the teachers.
That's right.
You see, so as me I say, I saw the way the Lord set up a thing. If you go.
That's right.
You see, which is the right way until what? The time appointed of the Father.
That's right.
See? So we say. So with that, so in the video so you see, because I saw this short video man, do for edify the hopefully like out this and anybody can take the Bible and read it and understand it. You see, because you have been taught. You see, you have been taught basically can understand the scriptures. Right. You see, because you go stumble. You see. So with that, shalom.